please. Now, this is a milestone that marks a year of purity, sustainability, and partnership. And we are absolutely delighted to have you here and especially honored by the presence of our distinguished guests. Allow me to now acknowledge His Excellency Juha Makinen, Finnish Ambassador to Singapore. Round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. We also extend our warmest welcome to our partners, members of the media, and of course, our friends and supporters of Yade. Thank you very much for being here with us on this special occasion. Now, to begin our celebration, Yade is proud to unveil its very first brand video, capturing the spirit and story behind the brand. Let us now take a look.
Only by time and earth, from Lappi, Finland, home to some of the world's purest waters. Yade is more than water. It carries the calm of untouched nature, a pure moment. Wherever you are, Yade flows with the wildest moments. Joy in motion, freedom in every drop. Toasting to every memorable moment. Some journeys are quiet, but never alone. Yade is there to celebrate every climb and every little achievement in your life. A quiet celebration, essential for moments that matter and for memories that will last. Yade brings the joy of Nordic nature to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our very first brand video, please. This beautiful video accurately capturing the essence of Yade. Now, to share a few words, please join me in welcoming Mr. Allen, the co-founder of Yade and director of Aquamatis. Mr. Allen, please, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. Your presence here is very much appreciated. For our new friends, I'm Alan, co-founder of Yade. So it's around a year ago, we introduced Yade with a very simple purpose of trying to share something pure, calm, but yet quietly powerful. So this characteristics is something that we hold and share dearly and appreciate dearly, which also reflects the essence of the Nordic nature. So from the source to the bottle that we are holding today, Yade, every step of this journey has been created with care and intention. And today is a very special day for us. So it's a moment where we reflect, share, and also thank you to our partners, friends, and the media and supporters who have been with us from day one. With your belief, we are able to bring this vision to life. And looking forward, we will continue with this journey to share this something that is so honest and essential with the design of that speaks quietly but yet very powerful. So thank you for joining us in this journey. We love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we are now honored to invite His Excellency Juha Makinen, Finnish Ambassador to Singapore, to please share a few words. Round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, and it's great to be here, and particularly warm regards to Alan and Ian, or any other founders there are, but you two at least. So my name is Juha, and I've been here 2 years, and you all know water is very essential for us all. And we have now a privilege of having the 1 year celebration and anniversary for one of the purest waters this world can provide. And by you guys, it's also possible to get here in Singapore, where there is a lack of water. You all know that. But in Finland, it was in the video at the very beginning, a bit silently, but it's Ice Age, and 10,000 years ago, it's granite surface there, down there in Finland, and there, down there is the purest water of this planet in Finland, in Lahti, and that's possible to get now. So we are very, very proud for that. And I don't know if you knew, but water is also very crucial and key in Finland, which are present here. We have like 70,000 lakes in Finland, and partly the water is so pure also in lakes that you can, if you are canoeing there in Lapland, you do not bring the water, you can take water from that lake and drink it without anything else. And then we have, I think, 130,000 islands. I mean, nobody knows that too. But I hope that you will have an opportunity to visit there in Finland and check beautiful and very pure Finnish nature. And Helsinki, Lapland, Lahti. Lahti is 100 kilometers north from Helsinki, the capital south, which is south of Finland. And we have direct flights, night flights, 7 days a week between Changi and Helsinki. It's 12-13 hours. And at night flight, you can watch a couple of videos and then you can sleep the rest of the. And not yet there at Finnair planes. There is still something to do, Alan and Ian, to make the marketing for Finnair. But I really want to wish you all the best. There is also at the same place, Lahti, a data center investment. A couple of weeks ago, it was launched. 1.2 billion euros data center investment from Singapore to Finland, and from Finland, because we love nature, we love pure water, we love sustainability. There is in Tuas area, Finnish company Neste made a sustainable aviation fuel refinery investment to Singapore, which is 2 billion Singapore dollars from Finland. So a lot of activities between Singapore and Finland. We are same size countries. We share the mindset. We are pragmatic. You are a bit faster, but very reliable people and hardworking. And the key thing is that we look to the future. And you guys, you are looking to the future because world needs pure water. And we can't live without it. So, warmest thanks for inviting me here, and best of congrats for 1 year and 100 more years to come at least. So, congrats for Jade, and yeah, this JAA, I mean JAA, that's in Finnish language means ice. So it's, yeah, you can say that you are drinking pure ice water from Finland by Jade. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Listening to that, what a beautiful partnership. Singapore, Finland, just like that. I need to book a flight right there next.
Yes.
Yes, he says. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to continue, let us now please welcome Mr. Ian Lau, co-founder of Yade and managing director of Aquamatis, to share a little bit more about Yade's journey over the past year and what we can look forward to in the year ahead. Ian, please.
Hi, thank you, His Excellency, Mr. Yuan Martin. Actually, you have spoken like half of the slides that I'm going to go through. So I'm going to make it very fast. What is so special and unique about Yade water? That is probably the most frequently asked question to us. And to answer that, you need to look back at the origin of our water. As mentioned, our water started 10,000 years ago during the Ice Age. And when the glacier started to melt, it got naturally filtered through the South Passeca Ridge, and it is being kept underneath in the aquifer underneath the city of Lati, who has been the guardian of this precious water since then. And our water, we proudly say that, and we are committed to tell you that our water is 100% naturally filtered. And what do we mean by that? Our water is so clean that we do not need to do any form of treatment to it. No carbon filter, no UV filter. So you can rest assured, every sip of water that you drink from Yade is as good as from the source itself. This is the picture of the very beautiful city of Lati. And to preserve the purity and the freshness of our water, we built our bottling facility to be just 1.2 kilometers away from the source. We are also using a fully automated plant to ensure that there is no human interaction with the water. This is to ensure that the water is as natural as it should be. Therefore, Yade is it's all about the purity of Nordic, natural, and quality. And also just to add on what Mr. Ambassador Johan mentioned, our name Yade, Ya stands for ice, and De is taken from the word Lahde, which means spring. So our water, Yade, actually means ice spring, and that's how we got our name. So as of today, we are offering up to 4 different SKUs in the market to meet the different demand. The first one that we have here is what we call as the bag-in-box. As the name suggests, it has a bag in the box and it comes with a dispenser for easy pouring of our water. And this tap itself, it actually prevents backflow of air into the water. So what it does is that it actually maintains the freshness of the water even after 4 weeks of opening. That's why this makes this particular packaging very suitable for home usage, offices, or even certain events. Then we move on to our more sustainable solution to the PET bottles in the market. What we have here is our pure pack packaging. 95% of our packaging here is actually made of renewable material, and that actually includes the plastic cap that you see here. Unlike the traditional plastic cap, we do not use fossil oil. Instead, we use bio-based oil that are derived from the tree that are planted in Finland to make this plastic. And on top of that, if you look at this, our cap is actually tethered to the packaging itself. So what this does is it prevents littering, and it also increases the recyclability of this packaging. And due to this sustainability credential that we have, we are proud that Yade was chosen to be sold during the 3 days events of the Singapore Formula One Grand Prix that took place 2 weeks ago. And lastly, we have our very premium and uniquely designed by us glass bottle, comes in steel, and more recently we just received our sparkling version of the water. So this particular packaging, the premiumness of it makes it a very suitable companion for the very high-end setup in restaurants and hotels. Throughout this 1 year, we are very proud that we have been recognized by multiple bodies, experts in this industry, which includes Best New Brand and also a Best Premium Beverage. So in 2025, being a fairly new brand, our main focus is really just create more brand awareness. And the best way to do this is we participated in a lot of high-end profile events that took place in Singapore, mostly, and some in Finland. So the more notable ones, as I mentioned, the Formula One Singapore Endurance Grand Prix. We are the water sponsor for the 2x0 compression run. We are also the official water partner of the Singapore Food Festival that was organized by the Singapore Tourism Board. And more recently, we are also the water sponsor for the Arctic Open badminton tournament that took place in Helsinki, Finland. In Singapore, we are very glad that we have found 2 very strategic partners to work with us. They both has the perfect channels to distribute and to bring Yade closer to the market. And through these partnerships and all the efforts that we are doing, currently Yade is available in 3 major supermarkets. We are also in the Plaza Premier Suites in MBS. We are in more than 25 restaurants, bars and clubs island-wide, and we are also in all the major e-commerce platforms in Singapore. While we were focusing a lot in Singapore, we are actually also made a lot of positive progress globally. One of them being in China. We started off by selling via the 2 major e-commerce platforms in China. We have just recently found the suitable local partners in China, and we have formed a JV with them. So the B2B distribution will also begin in China very soon. We have a exclusive distributor in Macau, as well as speaking. 1 container is on the way there now. And lastly, just 1 or 2 months ago, we just signed a distributor for the Saudi Arabia. And this is very important to us because this marks the entrance of Yade into the Middle East, which we see as a key growth market for Yade. So in the pipeline, we are working very closely to be in UAE, Malaysia, and also Indonesia. So these are, in a very short term, what we believe Yade will be available at. So in 2026, what are we looking at? We definitely need to continue to strengthen our B2B supply chain, particularly with key institutional clients, particularly in the HoReCa segment. We are also looking for co-branding opportunities with brands that resonates well with Yade's value. And we believe by strengthening our B2B channel, we will create more visibility in the market, and it is the right time for us to start emphasizing more on growing our B2C segment. And as mentioned earlier, our bag-in-box actually is designed for home usage in mind. We started off with this packaging with that purpose. And we see very good growth rate for our bag-in-box. And more importantly, we do see a very high repurchase rate for our bag-in-box. And because of that, we also recently just launched our subscription plan for our bag-in-box. We received quite good response so far. And that will be one segment that we really want to push more in 2026. And lastly, the question like why are we focusing so much in Singapore when Singapore is considerably not a very big market? The reason being is because of Singapore's global reputation. We believe this makes Singapore a very good launching ground for our expansion into this region and also the Middle East market, as I mentioned. And lastly, to tie everything together, Finland is very far from here, so we need to optimize our distribution network. We are looking at having a distribution hub in this region to ensure that we have consistency supply to the market. So all in all, we are very excited with the progress, and we are very happy to have all of you here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ian. Listening to that's been a very busy year for Yade, and it's about to get even more exciting, I am sure. Now today, we're also joined by our friends of Yade, a collective of inspiring individuals from diverse fields who embody the brand's values. They include Jason, a photographer who unfortunately wasn't able to join us here today. We have Jessica, a leading content creator. Xiaomi, a yoga instructor and wellness advocate. Justin, a Epicurean. And Janice Wong, renowned talkative. Can we please have a round of applause for our friends of Yade, please? Now, in September, the Friends of Yade traveled to Lahti in Finland, the home of Yade, to experience life in the region and also to taste the water straight from the source. To share more about that wonderful experience, let's now welcome Justin. Justin, please.
Hello. Hey, good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Really happy to be here again, and really happy that Nicole asked me to give
We also had Miss Janice Wong, and while she was over in Finland, she was inspired to do what she does best. We recently have a video that was shared by her, a beautiful video of her creating desserts by the lake in Finland. Let us now take a quick look at that.
Here in Finland, so inspired by the clean water as well as the beautiful clean air. I mean, it's just so inspiring. So, I want to create a dessert for you today. It's going to be chocolate and water mousse. It's 50% chocolate, 50% water. You'd be surprised at how easy it is. I got local chocolate from Finland. Just going to break it up, melt it away, and then quickly put it into an ice bath. So now it's over in an ice bath. I'm going to put warm water. I've got this beautiful Yade water. I'm just going to crack it open.
Beautiful dessert made from a fresh Finnish product.
See, Finland was super, super inspiring. I think the moment you land, you don't really think about it until you really reach, the areas of nature. And every day when you wake up, it's just so clean and fresh. You wake up with a very fresh mind as well. And so it really allows creatives like us to just be so inspired.